Good morning, guys. So today is the day that the air conditioner gets installed. It is Wednesday. I got the air conditioner last Thursday, and I think they tried to call me on Friday to arrange, but my phone was on silent because my phone is always on silent, so I missed it. Anyway, they called me yesterday and arranged to come and install the air conditioner today. I am very lucky. My landlord has offered to come over and help deal with them. So that way there's no miscommunication between my bad Greek and maybe their English. Sometimes people come and their English is perfect and it's amazing and it's like the easiest thing, and then sometimes I get people who are really wanting to try but it just doesn't work. So this is good. So I have moved my desk because the air conditioning unit is gonna go over here somewhere. When I signed the lease for this apartment, I told the landlord that I would be installing an air conditioner, which he was fine with, but he was very specific that he wanted it to be on this outside wall. Some places you'll see it on the interior wall, and I can understand why you wouldn't want to do that because that means you've got two holes to patch. Here, there'll just be one. In case you're moving here and you have to go through this, I just kind of wanted to explain what my experience has been, because I feel that it's one of those things that we don't have a lot of experience with sometimes, coming from other countries, how things work here. Normally, like in the US, if you bought an appliance like this, the person that came to deliver it would usually also install it. That's not the case here. As you guys know, they delivered it and now it's being installed. It's being installed by a third party, not the hardware store that I bought it from. When they called to make the appointment, they did ask me the size of it, not so much like the physical size. They asked me, you know, was it 9,000 BTUs? Was it 12,000? I guess that gives them an idea of how large the outside unit is. As I mentioned in my previous video, the inside unit is light. It weighs nothing, which was super shocking. The outside unit obviously is a lot more heavy. And just for reference, in this apartment, the compressor unit that's already installed in my bedroom is sitting on the balcony. It is on the brackets. It's just sort of elevated for air circulation. And then there is the inside unit. So if you've never seen that before, that's what that looks like. Now, I won't film while they're installing because my landlord's gonna be here and, you know, people I don't know. So I'm not going to force them to be on camera, but I'll give you a little recap and show you what it looks like. Slowly, this apartment is coming together, people. So I've decided the next thing I'm going to buy is a table and chairs for the balcony because it's finally nice enough to really sit out there and enjoy it. And it's done. It took about 2 hours to do, which isn't too bad considering they have to drill holes in the outside wall and the inside wall. So I will say that the company that they sent to install it was great. Their guys were like super helpful, explained everything and made suggestions about where to put it. I can now put up curtains, hopefully, and it'll be less echoey in here when I do that. Not quite sure how the curtains are gonna fit, but we'll make it work. I had to have the air conditioner. I am not gonna suffer in the heat like I did last summer. I only have like 1,000 other things I need to do to this apartment for it to really like be exactly how I want. I need a table and chairs out there. I need a washing machine. I need some more furniture. All in good time though. Like, it's just gonna happen slowly and that's fine. Everything I'm doing is like super intentional because, again, if you missed my moving in videos, I will put them in the description box below. Greek leases are very long and I have this apartment for 3 years. Okay, now that the air conditioner is taken care of, I can sort of like feel like I can start to plan my life again because I didn't really want to make plans because I wasn't really sure when they were going to show up. Anyway, going out tonight for a very early dinner because a friend has to work. And so I'm going up to Mavili Square, which if you don't sort of leave the center of Athens, you may never see, but it's really cool. It's this tiny little square and has a fountain and lots of really great restaurants and bars. enjoy. I feel like summer is finally about to be here instead of us living in this constant state of winter. Very nice salad. And I was trying to avoid bread, but what do? They bring me bread anyway. I've decided to walk home because I can come past this lovely Running Man statue, but also because it's so nice outside. Like, the temperature is perfect, it feels amazing, and the sun is about to set. So the only thing is there's tons and tons of traffic. I've seen like 6 ambulances go by, but I'll give you a little glimpse of where I'm at. So if you know Athens really well, I'm near the Hilton Hotel. So this is the runner, and he actually used to be over at Ammonia Square, but apparently when they built the metro, it wasn't stable enough, so they had to move it here. That's the story of how he ended up here. But so this is my old neighborhood of Kolonaki over there, and if you go down that road you go to Syntagma. But since I now live a little bit over to the left, I'm gonna go down this street. Don't ask me the name of the streets. For some reason I can never remember the name of the street. Oh, let's like ambulance number 10. I don't know what's happening today. I'm not normally out at this hour in this area, so I'm assuming that this traffic is not normal, but it very possibly could be. On the way up, it was definitely not like this. I wish I was a little bit higher elevation because the sunset looks like it's gonna be spectacular. That's okay. It's still really nice outside. There are times in Greece that I love the weather. Springtime and September, October. It's like, for me, it's the perfect time. It's not too hot and it's cool at night, so like it doesn't really matter how hot it gets during the day because it doesn't stay hot. Figured out part of the reason for the traffic is this road is closed, and let me tell you, if you close this road or the other road, Athens traffic is just horrific. Like, don't even try to go anywhere. I see people in taxis and just looking distraught because it's so bad. I'm actually walking faster than most of the cars are going, or the buses. Hey guys, it's now Saturday, and it was so nice the other night walking home when the sun was setting. I decided I would come back up to Philopappos Hill to see if I could go watch the sunset, because when you go and you watch it at the Acropolis, it's great. So I figured, like, this is a little bit further down, closer to where you kind of see it, so it should be better. But I want to show you what I found, what I was looking for in the last video that I didn't find. So he kind of blends in, but I found a tortoise. He's kind of slowly making his way through the grasses. He looks pretty hefty. It's interesting because his shell is a different color than the ones that I saw over on Philopappos and the other place that I've seen them around town. So anyway, so happy to have seen him. And I actually stopped to make sure I was on the right way, and that was the only reason that I saw him. So that rain we got last week didn't really seem to help with any of the dryness up here. I think everything had really died by the time the rain had come, so it's still dry. It's gonna just get worse from here on out. It's already stunning, look. And there's like a mist haze hanging out over the water and some of the mountains over there. It's cool. This path is steeper than I expected it to be. On the map, it sort of looks like you go up the hill for a little bit and then it flattens out, but it is definitely not doing that yet. I think it's going to, but I'm not there yet. So I will say that if you're coming this way, it's not as obvious when you're over here in Kukaki instead of like being in Thesio, where it's very clear that you're on Philopappos Hill. This is a little bit more hidden, and you kind of have to look at the map to see if you're headed in the right direction. I started to sort of veer off this way, and the monument's over there. So I was definitely going the wrong way. But you can see and I had it in my mind, and now I can't think of what you call that over the observatory over there, and the church that's over there in Thesio. If you're really, in for a nice long hike, you could start here at the end of Philopappos and walk all the way around over there to Thesio and then take the pedestrian path back. There it is. It's funny, I've lived here for almost 3 years and I've been up this hill, but I've never come up to the monument. So I kind of decided it was time. I think usually by the time I'm to the point of walking to the entrance on the other side, I'm done. I don't want to hike up any more hills. I did try to come once to film the sunset, but it was during the fires last August and they had closed all of the hill. They didn't want people to come up here and smoke and then accidentally start a fire. So I couldn't get in from that side. Now if I'd come from this side, I might have been able to sneak in, who knows. And obviously, part of the reason you come up here is to get this view, because this is just stunning. And you get to see the Acropolis in the sunset colors, which is always going to be amazing. Oh, this one's gonna be good. Look how beautiful it is already. And as you all know, if you've been watching me for any length of time, then you know that in Greece, the best thing you can do is stay and watch the sunset after it goes down, because that's when the sky turns pink and purple and it gets even more stunning than this. But this is pretty darn amazing if you ask me. It's the haze. There's this haze in the air that's giving it this beautiful color. And that is what I'm talking about. Look at that. It doesn't get that way till after the sun goes down. Now, because there's a cloud, that's pretty much all we're gonna get tonight, but that's still a really good example of what I mean. On the islands, it's even more spectacular because usually there are no clouds. Found a friend who's very chatty. Yeah, I gotta go, buddy. I'll see you later. So, part of the reason I started to film was not because of the cat. So I kept hearing church bells, but I never could figure out where this church was in my neighborhood that I could hear them coming from. I have found the church. And it's very large. I don't know why I didn't know about it before. It's really beautiful too. Look at that. Well, here it is. It's a beautiful church, and it kind of wraps around this whole city block here. And it looks like there's just a drop off here to another road, which I find intriguing. I guess because it's part of the hill, so. May have to come up here one Sunday and see what it's like and open. I don't normally share home things with you guys other than, the tour of my apartment, but I wanted to share with you this candle that I bought over the weekend. It's from a Greek company called Candle Makers, and I will put their website down in the description box below. But first of all, it smells divine. I bought the scent Cotton. Let's see if I can show you the label. And on the back, it's in Greek, of course. And I'm not a big flower candle smell person, but this smells amazing. And it's got a wood wick, and this is hand painted, and their line, they have several other scents, and they come with all different designs. Some are more Greek than others, but the coolest thing I discovered today was that you can get a refill for this beautiful jar. So not only could you reuse the jar, but you also get to refill the jar, which I just thought was super amazing. It was a little bit pricey, but now that I know that it's refillable, totally worth the price. I happened to look out my window and notice that the sunset is yet again amazing. I haven't been really good about paying attention to the sunset from my apartment because usually I'm sitting in there and I'm working or I'm eating dinner and I'm not paying attention, but tonight I am. And it's obviously, you can't see where the sun is set because I don't face the correct direction, but look at the sky. It's this beautiful pinky purple color. If I was over there, I would see it. Problem is that I wouldn't get the sun that I get in the day. It's a trade-off. All of this nice weather motivated me this week. I bought a table and chairs to go out on the balcony, and they not sure if they will come this week or next week. I ordered them on Saturday and they said 6 to 8 days, and I'm not sure if that's business days or if that's like regular every day. I know it won't happen on the weekend, so hopefully it will come soon. I may or may not go away this weekend. Stay tuned. So if I don't go out of town, I'm going to go buy some plants because it will be really nice to sit out there on my new tables and chairs with some lovely plants. So if you want to see that, hit that subscribe button so you can see it. And thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.